Hello again. This is the perimeter of a sector. You already know how to find the circumference of a full circle. So to find the perimeter of a sector, we need to find the circumference of part of a circle. But to find the perimeter, we also need to add up that which is also part of the outside of the circle. Just going to undo those little scribbles. All right, we're going to look at finding the perimeter of this sector. Okay, we already know that we're going to need to be finding some of the circumference of a circle. But it's only half of the circumference of a circle. So just like with finding the area, we're going to use the angle out of 360, 180 out of 360. I'm just going to write 1 out of 2 because that's the same fraction in a simpler form, right? So it's 180 out of 360 times 2 times pi times r. And then we've got to add this bit and this bit, which is twice the radius. Now, usually with a sector, you've got twice the radius. Look, there it is in this one, 2 times the radius. Here it is here, 2 times the radius. So here is the formula. I'll write it up here for you. P equals 2 times the radius times your angle out of 360. Perimeter equals 2 pi, take 47. Perimeter equals 2 times the radius plus our angle out of 360 times 2 times pi times the radius. We got it right. Okay, now we can move on. So for this one, we've got 2r, 2 5s are 10, plus half of 2 times pi times 5. Well, I know 2 5s are 10, so I'm just going to write 10 pi. I get 25.7, and we'll give him some units as well. And because it's perimeter, it's not square meters, it's just plain old meters. So again, let's do this here. Perimeter equals 2r perimeter equals 2 times the radius plus angle over 360 times 2 pi radius, which equals 2r, 2 of the radius is 6, plus the angle over 360, which is 90 over 360, which I'm going to simplify to 1/4, times 2 times pi, and radius is 3. And then I'm going to pick up my calculator, and I get 10.71, and that's going to be meters. Let's look at this one. Perimeter equals 2 times the radius plus, we can go 60 over 360. I could have just written 1 over 6 times 2 times pi times radius. Write that down here. 2 6s are 12, so I'll write 12 plus 1/6 times 2 times pi times the radius, which is 6. And then pick up the calculator. And I get 18.3. And we're going to make that meters, and we're going to make that meters as well. Make sure you can get these answers on your calculator, otherwise you may need some help. All right, down here, same deal. Perimeter equals twice the radius plus angle over 360 times 2 pi radius. which equals 14 plus 147 over 360 times 2 times pi times 7, and then we grab the calculator. And I get 31.96. And again, it's meters. Same here. Perimeter equals 2 times the radius plus, in this case, we're going to go 360, take away the angle that we've been given, which is 240, over 360, times 2 times pi times radius. And rewrite it. The radius is 120, so we've got 240 plus 120 out of 360. It's like about a third, I think, but we'll just write it in like, we can just write the whole thing in there. Times 2 times pi times 120, and then we calculate. I get 491.33. 491.33, and this one is in centimeters. So make sure you can get all of those answers on your calculator. Let us know if you can't, and have a go at the work that we've given you. Okay, have lots of fun.